She's fun. I have a speech prepared. Oh. I'm Rudy. I work on the support team. I spent lots of time with Liz. This isn't really my... And I've known Liz for a long time, and Liz used to be here. Hi. I knew how lovely she was and kind, and other people didn't see that. Then she's fought to come back here, and now everybody can see how lovely she is. I'm very proud of her. We've had lots of fun together. We did cuckoo testing with waffles with Dr. Rice. The car wash, which was a swimming pool on the sidewalk. And the lovely tutu I swear you all saw. But Liz has become a great role model. And I'm very proud of her for bringing me back to school. And I'm going to cry. And that's all I can say. Oh, wait. No. And I have to sprinkle her with fairy dust. I'm just proud of her. And Liz, this is for you from me. Jesus. This is the gift. We can open it later. But Mr.
I really want to see it.
It's waffles and ramen noodles.
Waffles and ramen noodles. It always is. They have the ramen noodles, crunch them up, and you put the packet in and shake it. You don't cook it. So, and a cup. And 2 whistles, one for you, one for Tracy, because I know you two like to do adventures together.
Yeah. I didn't want her to feel left out.
I'm Doug Luce. I'm Liz's homeroom teacher, and so she didn't get much choice about whether I got to talk or not. She got to choose for Rudy. I kind of forget things, so I made a little speech. I also brought some props. Because Liz brought some great props to some group, and they were really useful, and so I thought they'd be useful again. So anyway, here we go. I'll put the props on the way here. All right. I'll use a couple of those, all right. So when I first became aware of Elizabeth, I was a teacher in Springboard, and wait a minute. An angry student. These are props Liz brought to group. They're fabulous. An angry student was looking at my door. Can you hold that? She was a vertically challenged teen stomping around in a Carhartt, threatening to beat up one of my students. And she looked like she could do it.
Good one, sir.
So we were, a little worried. Later I got to meet her a few times at Rudy's office and see another side of her. Then Liz took a break from Turning Point for a while. Like many breakups, it wasn't exactly pretty, so when she decided to return, we were understandably worried. We weren't quite sure how that would look because, it was kind of a difficult breakup. So here. Liz assured us that she was truly ready to do this right, so we welcomed her back. Well, how'd it go? All right. So during Elizabeth's last time as a student here, she and her friends actively worked on breaking Liz. When she returned, she showed us she was unbreakable. Before her breakup with Turning Point, Elizabeth was just a fountain. Now, she's a fountain of wisdom. I would even suggest she's a fountain of youth, because she's helped some of the old folks around here connect with their idealism that originally brought them to their work here. You probably figured out by now that Elizabeth has been an excellent student, as she had promised. And she's been a really positive leader for the other students here. So our worries subsided, and we were happy. We were happy to share in her success. And we're still happy to see how Liz has matured. But we're sad to see her go.
Well, that's a hard act to follow. I'm Kelly Bergman, and I've been Liz's counselor for a long time. I think she's had like 4 different homerooms over the course of her time at Turning Point, and I've been part of, I think, 3 out of the 4. And Mr. Luce did a nice job of outlining a lot of the changes. I think when I first met Liz, actually she seemed to be very calm and settled her first year, and then did really well in culinary and prancing around with this hat, and had great snacks that she would share with everybody except me. And would prance around in that tutu that we saw earlier, and had great sense of humor. And then things got rockier, and she eventually, dropped out for a while. But I was delighted when she came back. And she proved everyone how awesomely she could come back and do her work. So I'm thrilled. What a great year it's been for you. And I want to give you a book too, by another one of my favorite authors. I thought I'd vary it from Dr. Seuss so you wouldn't get identical books, because at one point you guys were both in the same homeroom. So I thought, that would be a little weird to give you both the same book, even though I was tempted. So another one of my favorite authors is, of course, A.A. Milne, who wrote Winnie the Pooh. But I'm not giving you a copy of Winnie the Pooh. I'm giving you a book called The Tao of Pooh, which talks about Pooh and the meaning of Pooh. And there's all these quotes about Pooh. But I'm giving you a bookmark with a quote from A.A. Milne directly. And it says, "Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." And this was Christopher Robin to Pooh.
And I am Sherry Beckel. I'm the aide in her homeroom, and we just wanted to give you a card and a little something to get you started on your first card. Congratulations, Lynn. Since we sort of forgot for both Shayla and Liz, that inside both these cards is a gift certificate from the Teachers Association for $75, just like Robert got, although yours is not to the TC Funeral Store. You each have to something else, okay? But the Teachers Association is not discriminating. And
well, I have no speech. I have to wing it. I just came here to see some really special kids graduate today. I haven't been here in a year and a half. And Liz and I have maintained contact because she started out to be a real bear. And I saw her turn into a mouse. She was scary. And
I should tell you this is Jill Jerem, who is your homeroom teacher.
I'm sorry. See, I have no speech.
You're doing fine.
I was her homeroom teacher and the math teacher here at Turning Point program before, and she came into the program and let me know right off the bat she was going to tear my eyeballs out. Turned out she hated people from Lansing. That was the big issue. All the student people from Lansing. And when she found out I had some rough edges too, and that I could be funny, she slowed down, and I bought candy. She was pretty easy. Didn't take very long, and I molded her into shape, because I've raised a few kids of my own, and I had a niece that was just about as nasty as her, and she ended up loving me. I ended up loving her dearly, and she really had a lot of goodness in her, and we're seeing it right now. I saw it in her then, and I'm seeing it in her today. She's finally let down that awful guard you had.
It wasn't that bad.
You were mean to people. I can't tell you, but thank you for turning out what you turned out to be.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of nice people, kids here too, that I've been out here admiring to see what you've turned out to be. So I didn't say that because I didn't get a chance, but I had to say it. This program is great.
All right, can I sit down now?
We have the graduates come up, and Ms. Finkwitz, you'll have to serve in Ms. Valentinelli's place. If you could, and Ms. Wood, please.
His hat doesn't fit my big head. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gary.
Take your time in between. Take your time in between so we can get it.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So what we have here is the Shreveport High School Circle of Courage Award. This is our highest honor for each of our students. Ms. Barger is given the Circle of Courage Award for belonging, for advocating for herself, for mastery, for academic excellence here and at Career in Tech, independence for making changes that will improve her life, and generosity for giving difficult feedback in a sensitive way, and motivating elementary students by spending time with them.
Nice person.
Yeah, because there's something that you have to do here. Shayla Lyons.